Good evening, DBX here again. As you can see, I'm on my own. My friend will be back in more videos coming up soon. In this video I've got a juice review on my lava tube with the Vivinova, and I have the winners of the competition from last week. Now, I didn't expect the response I got, so I have my laptop here and I'm going to use a random number generator. I'll explain all of it now in a minute. Because of the response, I've decided to give away 3 bottles of the juice in question. Hopefully whoever wins actually likes the juice and they weren't just guessing for the sake of winning. Anyhow, first of all I'll start with the review. We've got the... what is it here? This is Wingnuts. This is a Wingnuts Black Lightning. This is a 20mg juice, and as I said, I have it in the Vivinova on the lava tube. It's a 2.8 head and at 3.4 volts. I'm actually going to knock that up to 3.6 because you get a fantastic hit out of it at 3.6. It's what's it say on the website? I think so it's Black Lightning, and he says it's licorice with a hint of ice. Now, just by smelling it. Just by smelling the top of it there, I'll definitely go in for a proper taste. Oh, gee, don't be taking the top. Oh, don't be unscrewing from the bottom. Holy moly! I almost unscrewed the bottom of the thing and left out. Yeah, it would have just all gone everywhere, and I'd be ruined. You can definitely taste the licorice, or taste it. You can definitely smell the licorice, and you can definitely there's a hint of it there. There's a hint of the ice that's been added into it there. I don't know the exact mix of the PG and VG, but it is, as I said, a 20mg juice. This is the one, this is my preference. 18 20mg, I much prefer them over anything higher or anything lower. That's only my preference. Much vapour out of that. I have just refilled this, so it might take a couple of drags on it to just wick it again. That's the 3.6, that's a fantastic throat hit out of this. If you're out in the pub, if you like licorice anyway, and you're out in the pub or at a party, I found this myself anyway, I still crave a good hit off a cigarette. Like, so sometimes I'd be at a party and I'd just be vaping away on a normal juice, on my other e-cig, which is the grenade battery with the Kanger, either a T2 or a T3 on top, and I just wouldn't be getting the throat hit that I'd be looking for normally. So even it's 4.5, nearly 5 months now that I'm off, and I still, if I was smoking, I'd be smoking a lot of parties because of the bit of drink. But with this, I could just vape away to my heart's content. Up the amp, or up the voltage, or lower the voltage as I see fit. But definitely the 3.6 does well for me at a party. When I'm out and about. It's fantastic. It really does get a proper throat hit off it. And there is a good amount of vapour off it as well. Fantastic amount of vapour. Because I'll tell you, there's another thing. I love the vapour production from any of these juices. I really look for something that does have a high vapour production off it. Because it was about a month and a half ago, I was driving around and my friend was in the car beside me and he was smoking. So I asked him, could I have one drag of the cigarette? Now, I absolutely hated the thing. It had an awful rotten taste in my mouth. Absolutely manky. So I don't think I'll ever go back to cigarettes because it's absolutely horrendous. But took the drag, inhaled, exhaled, and there wasn't that much smoke. Which was disappointing because that's what I like. I like being able to... See, there was a lot of that. Now with the cigarette, it was something like that. There wasn't a lot. I like clouds of vapour. Really do. Right, so that's the Black Lightning. Nice lovely taste of licorice off it. I think slightly off track there. A good taste of licorice off it. And it has the hint of the menthol in it. It has the hint of the ice, as it's called. It has the hint of the ice in the background there. And it does leave a nice taste in the mouth. As I said, if you do like licorice, definitely go for this. Okay, onto the competition. So, as I said in the last video, I was having a competition for a bottle of juice, if you can guess what the bottle of juice was. Got a great response from it, with a lot of comments below on that video, and because of that I decided instead of giving away just one bottle, I'll give away 3 bottles. So, I have a random number generator here. I have a notepad page open, and in the notepad page I have the name of everybody who guessed correctly, and I have assigned a number to the name. So if you guessed correctly, you could be number 1 or number 2 or number 3 or so on and so forth. And I'll click on the random number generator and pick 3 names. So randomly pick 3 names with the random number generator. So if your number is beside this name, or if your name is beside the number that's picked, then you win a bottle of juice. Now, once I've announced the names, and hopefully as you're watching, I will be announcing it on boards on my Facebook page. Once you've won, contact me with your name and address and your preferred strength. In the shop, without getting in touch with Paul, the vendor, he only sells 20mg and 12mg of this juice. So, hopefully, he'll have it all in stock, and you don't have to be waiting a while. So without further ado, I'll generate the first number. Number 1. So person number 1 is P McMahon 30. P McMahon 30. Contact me and I'll send out a free bottle of juice to you of this particular juice. I suppose I'll say the answer was Swedish fish. The Viking reference, Robaz, King of Sweden, he was in there as well, and Become a Viking today, that was all in there. So, most of you has guessed it, there was one wrong answer, and then there was of course somebody talking about Swedish fishing vessels, or Norwegian fishing vessels. Result number 2 is number 12, that is Ricky JB06, so Ricky JB06. Contact me and with your name and address, and I will hand your preferred strength, 12 or 20mg, and I'll fire a bottle of juice out to you. And number 3, so the third person to win will be number 5, and that is Keith Kavanagh. Keith Kavanagh, again, contact me with your name and address and preferred strength, 12mg or 20mg, and I'll fire that bottle of juice out to you as well. So that's that competition over. This is going up, this is Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. And this video will be going out tonight. So it's been about a week, give or take. Keep an eye on the channel over the next couple of weeks, months, and basically just keep an eye on the channel. There will be more videos up of reviews of juices and reviews of mods. So, like, I'm giving everybody telling everybody what's the story with the lava tube. I think it's a wildfire. I have a wildfire mod downstairs, and I might pick up a few other bits and pieces here and there just to try them. And I also have a rebuildable. I think it's an Aga T or an Aga S. Not too sure which. One of them mightn't even exist, but that's a rebuildable, and I might try my hand at that as well on a video. Not looking forward to it. I did always say I'd stay away from the rebuildables, but sure, for the sake of comedy on a YouTube video, I'll sort one out soon, eventually. I'm not going to give a date because I don't know when I'll decide to do it. Anyway, if those 3 people can contact me, so P McMahon 30, Keith Kavanagh, and Ricky JB06, with your name, address, your preferred strength of the Swedish fish, 12mg or 20mg, I'll get them out to you as soon as I can. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for entering, and keep an eye out for more competitions coming up soon. Bye bye, happy vaping.